So we are all packed up, ready to leave Blueberry Island and head to our first portage, which is really close by. It's also the kind of the nastiest one we have to go through. It's not that long, but it's very thick forest. So Nick is already leaving without me, even though I was packed 20 minutes ago waiting for him. But we'll go ahead and head over there, and I guess this is the journey home. One last goodbye to Blueberry Island, which has been a fine island. Mosquitoes this morning have been irrepressible, though. Ugh, stupid mosquitoes. Okay, I think we have a good day, though. So this little rocky area, before we were able to mostly float it and get over, but it's a lot shallower today, so we kind of had to drag our canoes through. And it looks like Nick lost the dry boot challenge.
No, they're dry.
Okay.
They're still dry.
Okay. They're not dry. They're not dry. I jumped across rocks to keep my boots dry, but he's just plowing through it like a madman. Which is a lot faster. It is a lot faster. So on to the Beaver Dam, which is our next portage, and after the Beaver Dam there's only one more portage, which is pretty short. They're both, actually none of these are really all that long. I believe in you, Nick. Nick has admitted defeat to the dry boot challenge. But in a moment of solidarity, I got my boots wet too, so now we both have wet boots. So we are on equal footing. Little does Nick know that his boots are waterproof, which means they're going to keep the water in, whereas mine are breathable, and they will eventually dry out.
Yeah, it's the difference between.
So he's going to be punished a little bit longer than I am. Although, let's be honest, my boots are going to be wet the rest of the day. Sun's starting to come up. The wind has not picked up yet. We've probably got 30 minutes till the wind picks up. Usually 9 a.m. is right when it starts. We have one portage left. We're making great time. Really good time, actually. I'm actually kind of surprised, especially considering how shallow that one little stream was. That slowed us down tremendously.
Yeah, the water is down.
So because we're making such great time and the conditions are right, we might get a little more fishing in today. Just a last shot.
Last hurrah.
Last hurrah, that's right. Last hurrah.
We slowly make our trudge towards civilization.
Yeah. And I think we've agreed once we reach civilization, our first stop is Subway.
Yes.
In Wawa, which is a real place.
Right.
Wawa is the Native American name for the Canada goose, I believe, is it not?
I believe it is.
It's the Canada goose, yeah.
Maybe on the way home we'll stop and see some touristy attractions.
Maybe some touristy stuff. Nick really wants to get some fish dip or something.
Yeah.
Whitefish dip.
Whitefish dip.
Maybe I will take some home as well.
You're going to take some home.
Although our means of refrigeration are questionable.
It's okay.
If the hotel has a fridge, I can put my cooler bag in there and
Alright.
we'll be good. Maybe get a water bottle and freeze it.
Yeah.
We'll be golden. So a little canoe trip to the last portage. We just made it through the last portage, and now we are heading out to Windermere Lake, where Dylan's going to pick us up. I don't know, sun's coming up, starting to get hot. Wind hasn't picked up yet, which is good. It's been a pretty good trip so far. We'll see, go get all our stuff loaded in Dylan's boat and head back to the truck, and go back and get some Subway. Some Subway and coffee. Subway and coffee would be great right now. Okay, so Dylan's picked us up. We have our canoes loaded on his boat here. We're kind of backing out of this rocky little area. This is going to be the end of our trip. We've got about a 30-minute ride back to the truck, and probably a little bit of time to load up and head back to civilization and cell phone service and Subway and coffee, right? Okay, so good trip overall. No one got hurt or mauled by a bear, which was nice. No one got to ride a moose though either, so it wasn't perfect. We have some goals for next year, I think. So good trip overall though. As Nick has said, please subscribe to our channel because we plan to do a lot of other really dumb and fun and interesting things.